Hello everybody, well welcome back to Whimsicraft. Today we're going to be working down here. Yep, so basically I've been working in this area for the video that's going to release tomorrow, and I think it would be pretty cool to start next week's video off with a little bit of progress, and said process is going to happen in today's stream. So there's a couple of different things that we can do. First I can make my render distance back up from the thumbnail, and basically these two tunnels are going to be symmetrical, similar to how we have symmetry over here. But these tunnels are actually a complete pain to make. I feel like I didn't quite talk about it so much in the video that I made these, how horrendously painful these are to make. There are so many different blocks, it's so much tough copper, horrendous. Anyway, the thing that I want to do first, in fact, is realize that this tunnel is actually very short. The tunnel over there is colossal and has a portal at the end of it, which you guys shouldn't know about until the episode tomorrow. But basically, the problem is that this tunnel is supposed to connect up. We go along here, and then take a turn, and then go all the way along here, and then take another turn because I turned too early, then all the way along here, and then all the way along here, and then finally we get to Finn's base, which is where these two tunnels are going to connect. And I'm pretty sure I went a little bit too far. Yes, it's here. Just see the slight problem. You see the slight, tiny, minuscule issue about how far away these tunnels are. Yeah, we got a lot of digging to do. I won't be doing all of the digging, but as the person who kind of set up this project, I feel that it's kind of like my duty to do the bigger half of the work. We are going to have some kind of structure between our two tunnels. It's not just going to be a straight connection. That is twofold. Two reasons. The first is that it allows us to have a block palette shift, similar to something that's happening over there. But also there needs to be a change in height, and that change of height can come from a really cool like, I don't really know how to describe it, like reservoir-y thing in a tube. It's quite hard to describe. It was kind of Finn's idea, but of course the first thing I want to do is actually want to start with some digging, or more specifically with some inventory clearing. But I'll just throw it all in a shulker because I'm feeling lazy today. But yeah, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to grab our beacon. Crazy, hello. How's it going, bro? Just discussing what we're doing today, because it's going to be a bit of a grind, but it's also going to be super good for making progress. So that is what we want to do. So yeah, first off, going to get rid of all of this junk. I appear to have left my... I left my ender chest in the spoiler area. Okay, give me 2 seconds, chat. Yeah. For no reason in particular, I'm flying down a tunnel to grab something that... oh, I don't have any rockets to get back, dang it. Yes, this is peak content, just a massive spoiler thing all over the screen. Right. Okay, there we go. You guys didn't see anything. Yeah, right. Enter chest obtained, and what we need from it specifically is that we need to grab our beacon, which I'm pretty sure I actually store in a chest. This storage system is supposed to have a place for every single item, so I'm like, yeah, might as well put everything in it, including all my valuable stuff. And yep, right, let's set up this beacon in a helpful place, because updated vanilla tweaks. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, obviously with Whimsicraft we have a zillion mods, so 1.20, 1.5 at the current moment is extremely unfeasible, and I talked about it in hardcore as well, how I just have too many mods to update. But I really want to play 1.20, 1.5 just to get a feel for the vibe of like the bushes and stuff. But what I need to do is I need to figure out how far this beacon will reach, and therefore where I can put it that would be useful to like help me dig. Because obviously I'm not digging this by hand super slowly. That would be dumb. But I'm pretty sure if I fly through... Maybe this cave is the move. Can I get to this cave easily? Not really. Okay, we'll dig straight down to this cave. Which is what coordinates exactly? Myself minus 189, 18 minus 314. The helpful trick that I use on servers a lot is messaging myself that I have to write stuff down, but also not clog up chat with stupid stuff. I even do it to like send reminders to myself sometimes. It's very stupid. But anyway, let's get out of here. I wonder if there's a faster way to do that. So that there's not like a pause before I fly up in the air. Yeah, probably. Right, so of course I've immediately forgotten what the coordinate is. So it's 189. 189 and... wrong button. 314 is... here. Perfect. Okay, let's dig straight down here. And I know this is safe, so I'm happy to just go down here. Also, what I need to do is I need to switch my shaders, not off, but across to standard, because otherwise my room is going to get rather warm. Actually, I was going to say it's been hot in England recently, but actually yesterday was okay, but yeah. It's been, like, in my room it's been too hot because of my computer and stuff, but actually outside, I'd almost say that it was the perfect temperature. That's quite shocking coming from me because I absolutely hate hot weather. But actually, if England's weather did not get any hotter or colder than what it's been for the past couple of days, I would be so happy. Because I hate the heat and I am not a massive fan of the cold either. Just because I get cold very easily. But, yeah. Go on, England, just stay that temperature forever, that'd be good. But, I wonder if Brits agree with me that the temperature recently has been good. When you spoke about the new update, just since you the video of you decided how you feel the new stuff. For 1.21.5, which I'll answer about 1.21.5 first. 1.21.5 is my favourite update that we've had in a really long time. I absolutely love it. I think that the items that we're getting are fantastic. I think that all the content that they've decided to add is great. But the other update, which I did talk about in my video in more depth, I basically said that the only reason I like the update is because other people like it. I myself am not a massive fan. But I like updates that other people enjoy because it adds joy into the game, and that's my favourite thing in the world. So yeah, kind of mixed, I guess. I can't hate it, but I also don't personally like it. Right. This beacon construction is a pain in the butt because we are underground, but we're also in a cave, so I was like, oh yeah, we'll just use a cave, it'll be so convenient because everything will be good for us. No, of course not. What a big hee funny joke. Right, so pretty sure if I do this I should get a full power beacon, hopefully, maybe. But no. Okay, I'm missing 4 blocks somewhere. This is great. Okay, so I'm missing 1 there. I assume where? Yes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Come on. Thank you. Right. Phase 2 has been acquired, and now we can start actually digging. It's great. Yeah, Frankie, what are your thoughts on the update? I'm always interested to hear different people's thoughts, because obviously I've heard a lot of the Whimsy's thoughts, because even if we didn't discuss, I don't think we discussed it that much in the Discord, but in private chats and stuff we talked about it a load. And we basically, there were like 2 polar opposite of opinions, sometimes shared by the same people, of like, it's cool and weird. Like, it's very cool. It's very different. It's very Mojangy to add something that's crazy and unexpected. But at the same time, it's also, it's weird. It truly is quite odd. But a load of people really, really like that, and that it's something really different. In terms of usability, like, will it actually be useful? That's something that we disagree about as a server. Some people think that it's going to be, like, revolutionary and so useful, so good. And other people are more like, yeah, I'm not convinced by how helpful it is actually going to be. I swear, if I don't get haste against this wall, I'm going to be pissed. Right. Right then, that's really epic. So, okay, here, right, that's not too bad. I thought we were going to have to travel like 12 kilometers to get haste. Oh wait, I can move back, see when I'm going to lose the haste. Okay, perpetual haste. What? Okay, I don't have perpetual haste there. Yeah, this block is perpetual haste. Okay. Right, so we're going to have to dart in and out of this a little bit. But, yeah. I think I'm going to grab some boxes to shove stuff in. And then we should be good to begin. The digging itself, I'm not actually going to time lapse. I feel like in videos I've done enough time lapses of me digging holes. But what I haven't done enough of is the actual building time lapse, I think. So we are going to time lapse that. Now, if I can remember where I store shulk boxes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Shovel this stuff in here. And maybe get a couple more boxes. That's a gunpowder box. Yeah, that'll do. Why not? That will do nicely. Right. Let's start digging. Yeah. No, I don't want to. I immediately started recording even though I said I wouldn't. I just stand here to get haste. And I believe the easiest way to do it is to do this, and then, yeah, we're good. Gotta make sure to, I think, yeah, maybe the strat is to dig kind of forward. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think digging forward to expose the beacon faster might be the move. Gonna go into this wall a bit. I've kind of got a hasty platform to stand on, I guess. But yeah, to be honest, that choice of place could have been a lot worse. I'm kind of glad that we chose it, to be honest. Even though it's marginally inconvenient, it's not so bad. But yeah, had a good morning today. Obviously I'm streaming at not my scheduled day. I've started streaming on Sundays, but 2 Sundays in a row straight after the first Sunday, I've not been able to stream, so I've moved the stream to Saturday, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, the thing, I guess, I wanted to mention actually was that I finished my last assignment, which is very cool. And people will be like, what? Well, because I've got exams, so my assignments are due early. So I've done my 4 assignments that I have to do for this first. Well, I need to do 4 assignments for 4 modules, and then at the end of the year I'll have 4 exams. And some of those exams are kind of scary. The thing is with the exams is it means that they're basically worth something towards future exams. So if I do well in those, I won't have to do more exams in the future, which is very cool, but also adds a significant amount of pressure to what should be fairly stress-free university. It's just like, ah, ha, 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 what if these exams that you're now revising for, what if they had a direct impact on your future? It's like, oh my god. Yeah, also, I have got an email to reply to from a company who potentially want me to work for them for a bit, so that's pretty cool. But I need to do that after stream, and I need to remember to do it as well, because I've forgotten to do it for the past day. I need to make sure I remember. But we shall see how that goes. But yeah, this tunnel digging project has been surprisingly fun, especially the work that I was doing yesterday in the spoilery bit. It's cool because I'm taking inspiration from like 2 different people, from obviously my own stuff and from L2P and Fern's stuff, not Fern's, Finn's stuff. It kind of has this interesting vibe where this extra dimension of thinking to like how can I include more people, more blocks, and honestly it's super fun. But one thing I am worried about is like the efficiency of these tunnel digs. They're kind of aim to do. Like the shape is so awkward that it actually takes ages to dig them out properly. Like each slice takes so long. It's like, I wonder if there's a more efficient way of doing this. I wonder if going in long stripes is better. Like super long stripes, like all the way to the beacon. I wonder if that's the move. Like if I should make a staircase, go all the way up to the top here, and then just do this like middle bit like this. Maybe that's smart. Let's try this. Go down here. And it does feel like I'm mining a lot more blocks, but I don't know if it'll make all bits faster, or whether it'll just make a small amount faster. Like, that's always the question with this, is like, is it more efficient in total? Like, sure, it feels better, but will it make other bits slower? There's always the question of efficiency, I guess. And there's my beacon beam. Okay. I did build it 1 block off axis to the middle of what we're doing, but that's alright. So that's kind of the length to the beacon. That's not really that bad, actually. I think we could kind of take advantage of that. Now we're going to do this square. Yeah, I think sections like this is good. Yeah, it feels better. I don't know why. More fun as well. Definitely more fun. Okay. Let's run to the other side and do the same thing. This square in here that we're doing. Feels weird doing it like this because I've never dug this tunnel like this before, but honestly, it is more fun. The beacon beam is so bright, dude. It's crazy. So, yeah. I don't know if my shaders are just like, aha, yes, beacon beam must be ridiculously bright for no reason. Or whether it's more of a Minecraft feature where the beacon beam emits like light level 15 for no reason. But one thing that is kind of annoying is they made beacon beams. You can see them from further away in 1.21.5. And it's like, okay. Why? I hate the look of beacon beams. I want to not see them. Can we just make them, like, not render at all, please? I don't know. Like, oh yes, beacon beams. People use them as beacons. No. No one uses a beacon beam as a beacon. They literally only use it for the effects. Surely, right? There aren't people. I mean, I see some people use them aesthetically, but more for like futuristic bases and stuff like that, where they're to be seen from the inside, so it kind of doesn't matter that you can see them. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being cringe and not liking a cool feature. But yeah, I just think they're a bit trash. Okay, so I'm gonna dig from the other side because it's easier. Or I'm also full again. Yeah. Ah, this feels so much like hardcore all of a sudden. I wonder why. Looks like I'm doing mining again. I've mined 3 streams in a row? 3 streams in a row, whatever. Oh, okay. Didn't expect there to be mobs. Don't know why I didn't expect there to be mobs. There's literally no torches. But even so, it's annoying. Get out of here. Stupid mobs. Oh, there's a zombie as well, of course. So many zombies. Okay. And they've all picked up my box. Okay. Actually need to be super careful of that because I don't want mobs to like stop themselves from despawning and cause even more lag on this server. Because the fun little fact about Whimsicraft is that it's super laggy. Like everywhere is so laggy, it's like horrendous. I struggle with frame drops in some areas, but other people seem to not, so I don't know whether I'm just used to a really high frame rate, so anything beneath like 100 is like, but like it just seems weird to me. It's random frame drop areas. Painful. Yeah, once we got to this beacon, we're actually just going to keep digging beyond the beacon. Like, the beacon is not a stopping point at all. Like, in any fashion, it's just like a random midpoint that I've chosen arbitrarily. But, yeah. Still feeling good about this, though. It's, the thing about this tunnel is that I've almost done it too detailed, where it takes an unreasonable amount of time to build it. So I actually don't really know what to do. Like whether it would be better to kind of reduce the quality of it. I feel like because I've already built it, the expectation is set now. Like the tunnel needs to look like this. It can't slack on it. But yeah, I think it's okay. I remember calculating that it was like 20 minutes per section, and a section is 12 blocks, which is kind of a bad trade-off, but to be honest, I think it could be a heck of a lot worse, so I'm not going to complain too much. This one. Yeah, I've definitely done stuff where the time trade-off was worse. Like, when I did in the hardcore world, when I did the towers, it literally took me an entire stream to make 1 tower, and there were 6 of them. So that was a lot of effort just for those. But that was after doing all the resource gathering. Like I had to do all the resource gathering in a stream, and then do all the building in a stream. Like it was... Ooh, a flame bow. That's pretty crazy. Oh my god, I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm just not expecting that at all. Like just casually fighting a skeleton down to half health, but that is something that I've noticed that after watching Ducky die in hardcore, I was kind of more paranoid in the last hardcore stream for some reason. I know I was thinking about hardcore death more or something, but I was kind of like considering how I was playing and stuff like that, and then I kept going down to half health, completely relaxed. I was like, what? Thinking back, like there were multiple times when I was just fully on half health, and it was like, am I stupid? Am I like incredibly dumb? Am I trying to lose my own hardcore world? But haven't lost it yet, so you know, maybe I'm just better. I'm just too good. It's too good, you know. Just way too good. It's just strange to see, I guess. But after playing so carefully in the early game, I now just do not care at all. Which kind of, I guess it kind of makes sense, especially as I have a totem, but like, it just seems weird. Maybe I should ditch the totem do a short, make a viral moment out of it, ditch the totem, and like make it a proper challenge or something. Especially because I've popped multiple totems. It's like, okay, I've just fully cheated death like 3 times. Like, okay, it seems kind of cringe, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to lose the world. It's like this trade-off of like it would be cool and make the world more epic, but like I've used totems already. Like ditching them now doesn't make any difference. Like the moment's gone to refuse to use totems, but I don't know, I felt like it was just a big part of the journey of the world that I did actually use totems. Because I made the farm that almost killed me twice. Like I did a lot of stuff related to it. Like there was definitely a trade-off where I lost stuff for it. I mean my sanity, but like that's not quite what I'm talking about. But I gotta quickly fill in this cave. Much as I like the look of caves, I don't want them to be throwing mobs at me. Of course, we've got more over there. And of course, I've got hiccups. Hurry. Let's fill in the ceiling. Of course. Grass, not with scaffolding, but you know what I mean. Oh, exact amount of stone. That was satisfying. I love it when that happens. So good. Right, let's pick up this stuff and see how we are feeling. Yeah, looks good to me. We can continue. That did not take too long at all. I'm gonna discover a water cave. Bruh. There's a fully fledged one. Okay, no, this one. We are gonna quickly fill this in. That seems easier than getting our sponges out. We do it. This really shouldn't take that long to fill in, right? Only a couple of blocks that I actually need to fill, because the rest of this I've already kind of like dug past. Gotta make sure that it's like vaguely dealt with. Oh, okay. Oh, we can wait. Does it continue, or is that an open cave? Oh, okay. Maybe we do need to get the sponges out. Oh, we definitely need to get the sponges out. Why? That's the same cave. This is literally the cave. Dude, why? Oh, how painful. Okay. I guess we'll dig up to there and then pause. What I'm thinking that I should do is probably just like do this. Try and fill it in to a point. And then wait. Yeah, so if I just okay. Of course, there's so much water to deal with. And gravel. And gravel as well. Oh, there's so much gravel. Why? This is already painful. I've already talked about how much time this is gonna take. Why do you do this to me? Right. Of course, I'm incapable of mining properly. Right. I believe I can stand here and mine the roof. Yeah. That was something that I realized a while back that I could actually reach. So it's very helpful because it allows me to not have to scaffold when I mine. It's pretty good. I don't know quite why Finn chose this size of tunnel to do at his base, but worked out pretty well for me overall. I like it. It's like a good size, if you know what I mean. Like it's chunky enough to have some stuff happening, but it's not like humongous for no reason. I did see that there were loads of mobs over there, which is just so much fun. I have to fly past those guys before we get out. But yes, there we go. Right, now let's get some sponges. That's what we need. Spongies. That is not correct. Right, we should have some sponges in here. Ah, we have loads of sponges in here. Why do I have so many sponges? When did I even get these? Must have gone and got, like, deliberately gone and got them at some point. Whatever. It's pretty helpful, I guess. I'm pretty sure if I just dig in here... Yeah. Okay, this is going to be quite tricky, I think. Because obviously we need to get rid of the water as efficiently as we can. To be fair, that was rather effective. I think this cave is the right size where it's actually pretty easy to get rid of all the water. Hey, that was pretty easy. I was expecting that to be an extremely painful task, but we might have come out unscathed in terms of painfulness of this project. Right, how many wet sponges is this? Hey, that's not too many at all. We were using way more sponges when we were doing it in hardcore. This is a puny amount of sponges. Right, of course there are like individual blocks that I've missed, but to be honest, oh, we do need to get rid of this bit as well. Oh, there's a cave there. Cool. Mossy cave. I like the lush caves. I feel like people loved them when they first came in, and then they kind of forgot about them, but lush caves are awesome. I love lush caves. What is this? What is this? Bruh. Okay, that's a single block. I'm gonna just place a block in that. Right, now we're gonna free cam to make sure that we've gotten rid of all the water that's actually in the way. Yeah. Cool. That looks good to me. Hopefully there's no more water. If there is, I'll just have to, like, cry or something. Perfect. Right, let's continue digging. And I think I want to do it in lines like this from the base. I think that would be a cool run doing it from the top. Oh my. Okay. Okay, again, not as bad as I thought, but just always breaking into a water cave is so demotivating. It's like, oh, why me? Why me? Why another water cave? Okay, but did I just fully run past this without even noticing that it existed? Okay. Of course. This is a big boy as well. Okay. But once again, very easy to get rid of. What we like to see. Small old caves. Noodle caves that can be filled with sponges. Right. Okay, that's that stripe done up to there. No, I could just do 3x3 stripes. Yeah, 3x3 stripes is always just so much slower. Maybe I shouldn't. Is that? Yeah, it's just the extra pickaxe swinging is just so slow. Yeah, I feel like the amount of time I've spent analyzing mining blocks in Minecraft is actually kind of depressing. Like, it's so many blocks, dude. I wonder if I could like approximate how many blocks I've mined across my big worlds. Actually, I probably could, because on Whimsicraft, I know that I've mined like 370k. Then in hardcore, I've mined like 200k. And then in my other survival world, I'm pretty sure it's like 400k. So I probably mined 1 million stone across my three biggest worlds, or the 3 worlds that I've spent the most time on. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of time. Dude. We love just randomly conjuring up really depressing numbers while playing Minecraft. Like, oh yeah, on average, how many hours a day do you play Minecraft? 7? What? That was a thing in a Cameron18 video, actually. I don't watch them too often, but his Q&A ones I actually find vaguely interesting, because it's like, asking a Minecraft YouTuber how much time he spends doing stuff and like what he uses to edit and stuff like that. Like those are actually fairly interesting. And there was one question, it was like, how much time do you have playing Minecraft? And it was like, since 2019, I've spent 12,000 hours on Minecraft, which means that I spend 7.5 hours a day playing Minecraft. It's like, holy, what? Like, that was a crazy statistic, because like, sure, I play a lot of Minecraft too, but 4,000 hours a year? I think that's more than I know. I think I do about 3,000 hours a year. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe none of us have any lives and we should start playing other games a bit more. But saying that, I've probably got like 2k on Terraria. And I know that I've got like at least 5k on Roblox. Like, I spend a lot of time playing video games, man. I have like no other hobbies. I guess for a while I was like pretty into cubing, but like even so, I still played Minecraft more. And with like singing, which I do quite a lot, I still do that whilst playing Minecraft. Like it's never a thing that I do in isolation, because just singing is kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah. Like, sure, you could sit and like focus doing singing exercises and blah 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 blah. And it's like, nah, takes the fun out of it, you know. Like forcing yourself to do specific exercises and practicing. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to sing and have fun. The thing is, like, singing is actually really good for you. I recently learned, but it's better. It's not just like, oh yeah, it's singing, so it's fun. It's like, no, it actually like is good for you for some reason. Don't know why. Just is. Good to know though. Reassuring that I'm doing something useful with my life. No. Why is there so much gravel? Gravel central today? What the heck? Dude, why do you do this to me? Whatever. I need to also keep an eye on my pickaxe. That is probably important. However, this is very satisfying. This is what I plan to do in hardcore in 2 weeks' time. Doing looking up and mining instead of doing normal layer mining like I've been doing. Because it's the last layer. Well, not the last layer, but you know. The second to last layer and all the layers above it. So, or third to last with all the layers. I don't know what I'm saying. You vaguely know what I mean. Hopefully, maybe, probably. It's fine. Okay. Do this. Why? Why? It's just so much gravel. I mean, gravel is not something that I have loads of, so it is kind of useful to have a lot of it, but it doesn't stop it from being annoying, okay? As much as it could be useful, the pain outweighs any benefit. Because the thing with it is, like, if I wanted gravel, I'd go mine it myself. I'd go into the nether and mine it myself, but no, because it's being forced on me, that's what makes it annoying. Of course, we've got more caves to block up. And of course I'm incapable of placing blocks. That was something I was doing yesterday. I was actually hitting some all right shots on Roblox game Rivals. Yeah, because what I want to do is I actually want to be decent at it. Because I feel like I have like decent aim and like decent game sense, but my like movement and game sense kind of carry my mid aim, so I'm trying to train it up a little bit, but it also feels like it varies so much. Like some days I can't miss headshots and some days I couldn't hit a headshot to save my life. It's very annoying. I remember I had that when I used to play Crunker a lot, which I'm sure no one is familiar with. I used to play Crunker quite a lot, and from that my aim actually got pretty good, but I was never that good, so it's kind of like going back to that. But the thing about Crunker was like more about movement than it was about aim. Like you really had to have like god tier movement to have any chance, but it had like a very difficult to learn B-hop mechanic, so if you were good at that, which I was, because movement is something that I am actually pretty good at overall. I don't know if it's because I'm just like buffed by a good keyboard, but like feels like movement is actually one thing that I am pretty good at. But not in Minecraft. Not in Minecraft at all. I am absolutely horrendous at parkour. Like, I even have attempted to train parkour in the past. Like, oh god, I'm mining the wrong bit. I'm so good at this. Why I shouldn't talk and do stuff that like requires any thought at all. But like, it would like make sense. Oh yeah, you're good at movement in like Crunker and stuff. Are you any good at movement in Minecraft? No. Absolutely terrible. Like, sure, I learned how to do a Neo and like I can do a 4-block jump, but like, no. Just bad. That is like where my skill cap is like, can do Neo, check. Can do anything else or it consistently? No. No chance. Right, so it's... Is it this middle section that we need to remove? Right, why is this so confusing? Why can I not figure out what to mine? Like blind or something, right? I'm mining this. And then we're filling this in. Right. So annoying that it's like barely in the corner of my reach. It's just adding that extra little layer of pain to make this task slightly more annoying. I say slightly more annoying. I'm getting very annoyed at this task. It's painful. Right. How does that look? To be fair, as much as I'm complaining, we are actually making really good progress with this tunnel. And hopefully we'll get a nice big section that doesn't require any messing around in caves, so that would be good. I mean, obviously that's extremely wishful thinking, but you never know, right? You might get a section without cave. You never know. Maybe we will be blessed or something, I don't know. I don't know. Right. And there. Oh, okay. Get out of here. Oh, if I had a mace, that would have been so much cooler. Okay. I feel like I already carry enough stuff. I don't want to also be carrying a mace with me all the time. That would be a bit silly. I'm going to have so much fun sorting out all these shock boxes later. Maybe I'll do it on stream and you guys get to enjoy me just opening and closing shock boxes. Okay, I scanned that skeleton so hard that arrow literally bounced off me. Like, that wasn't even the skeleton's fault for missing. Bro, I'm just hacking or something. Or have ping. No. No, I don't even have high ping. Skeleton just got screwed over. Right. How's it going in terms of distance? That's always something interesting to ask. How close are we? Okay, so we're passing over the trial chamber, which is pretty cool. And we are moving towards... We're getting there. So the tunnel is here, on approximately on this lateral line. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's here. If we shoot across like this, there's a cave there. And so we are going to... Yeah, where's my tunnel? Yeah. So kind of over the spawner. Yeah, so if I go to the spawner, I can then line up stuff around there. That makes sense. I love how I'm doing this digging. I'm like, oh yeah, we're making so much progress with the digging. And then I remember, of course, that we've also got 500 years worth of block placing to do as well. switching pickaxes, so the other one doesn't break. Giving someone anxiety on stream last time by getting my pickaxe all the way down to like 6 durability. Okay, this is where the beacon ends. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. So we're gonna have to move the beacon into the trial chamber then, or something along those lines. That's alright. I think we do want the curve, the like change in direction, to be the feature. I think that makes sense. That seems reasonable. I feel so bad for Finn. His tunnel section has got so much copper in, because my tunnels have 24 copper blocks per section. I believe his tunnels have way more than that. Yeah, look how much copper it is, because there's so many blocks and trapdoors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks plus trapdoors. Actually, it might be a little bit less, you know, or about the same. That might be more similar in amount of copper than I think. But because it's trapdoors, it takes a million years to age. But I have trapdoors too. No, I have way more copper because I have all the trapdoors. Ah, okay, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm not going to feel bad for Fid at all. His section's easy compared to mine. Right, let's do this. Do this bit. Yeah, why did I choose to use copper trapdoors? Like, I fully could have used, like, jungle trapdoors and no one would have even known the difference. Like, if we look from all the way over here... Oh, actually, I'd have to have used warped trapdoors. That looks so weird from this far. Why are the textures so crazy? What is happening? And the bubbles, the haste bubbles, like smashing into my face as I'm zoomed in that far, but... I believe with that, I zoom into a render distance of 1, which is obviously not a very helpful render distance. It's very small. But doing this and then this is like decent for pictures, but generally actually having lowered FOV is better than using zoom. Ooh, I'm quite far away from the beacon then, am I? Come on. Really? Surely the beacon reaches further than that. That's kind of wild, dude. But oh well. I remember when I was mining obsidian, that was when the power of the beacons really came into play, because like there was definitely a while where I owed my entire life to beacons, saving me so much time. He's back. We made significant progress. Look, the torches is where we started, and now we're all over here. Pretty epic. But yeah. But the beacon doesn't reach very far. It's very annoying. Actually, it only reaches up to about here where I'm standing. It's kind of cringe, but whoa. Yeah, these just going full speed with the beacon is extremely effective. Obviously this is nothing compared to what we have. Okay, hello creeper. Of course there's just a random creeper there. Just to scare me for absolutely no reason at all. Right. Yeah, I'll do this. Probably they're not the most efficient way of doing this, but oh well. I've got to do the odd number some way. This way it works to some degree. But yeah, something that I am constantly fascinated by is what people kind of get up to in Minecraft, because I feel like obviously I'm like super aware of what I'm doing and what Whimsicraft does, and even like what people on Hermitcraft do, but like I feel like we're the exception, not the rule, of like what people do in Minecraft. Like not everyone spends like however many months it's been, 6 months or something, working on a project. Like, that's not normal. To spend 6 months building something. Like, I'm constantly fascinated. It's like, do people really just beat the Ender Dragon and just go? Is that what people do? I don't know. Oh, am I mining too far? I think I'm mining too far. Yes, this is a shame. And of course I've lost beacon power. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. There's no way I still don't have beacon power this far. Ooh, please. There we go. And of course I immediately make a mistake. Excited by the beacon power and mess up. Great, okay. This thing, I guess we can do a flat plane like this. It's one of the slowest way to mine. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. One thing I do need to think about is tuff, because obviously I need to get a bunch of tuff for this project, but I feel like maybe doing a quick approximate count of how much tuff I need might be quite handy. Because obviously I don't want to, as much as I can help it, I don't want to run out of tuff while I'm building, because it's just painful to have to fly out, get it, come back, blah 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 blah, do all of that. But either way, this section is now done. We can't do any more because our beacon doesn't reach. However, I am super happy with how much progress we've made. Less happy by the number of mobs that are here, but, you know, what can you do? There's always going to be a ton of mobs, especially when I don't light anything up at all. Get out of here, zombie. Right. So I want to actually pick up this cobblestone, because I do have a cobblestone farm, but it's manual, so, you know, might as well save some time. Just run around and pick this up real quick. Right, okay. So how far do we need to go in this direction? I mean, it's like, truthfully, it's not actually that far. And we can put our beacon inside here. Well, what spawn? Ah, it's a zombie spawn. Yeah, what we can do is we can definitely put our beacon inside this room, because it's a good room. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig straight down here at whatever coordinate this is. I'll type it in the chat again as I did before, /msg myself -187.22 -211 1.14.4. reason it's giving me nostalgia. Yeah, I feel like everything after, like, oh, sorry, anything before 1.16 feels so old now. Maybe to other people it's different, but actually I guess what I do is I watch a lot of speedrunning content, so I see more of 1.16. So I guess maybe that makes it feel less old to me, but I feel like even so, like, anything before 1.16 just seems so old. Like, wildly old. Even though it actually wasn't even that long ago. And then, like, anything before, like, 1.9 is just a different game. Like, it's crazy. I noticed that it's raining, so what we can do is we can use our trident to shoot out of this hole. It's going to be fun. Don't need to use a rocket, we can just go. Whee. Oh, now there's a number on my F3 that gives me flashbacks. 10. Yes, the layer that we're digging down to in hardcore is 10. Crazy. But I have big plans for that area, so I'm very glad that I have chosen to dig a lot. But, yeah, right, let's fill this in. Oh, mine this out. 2019 being 1.14 doesn't make sense. Anything before COVID doesn't exist. That's the truth. There was time passing before COVID? Nah. Come on. Complete rubbish. These people saying that things happened before 2019. Ain't no way. Or 2020. Ain't no way. Come on, mining beacons take so long, it's so painful. How do you remember COVID now? Yeah, I feel like I remember COVID more because it was my exams. I did the GCSEs during COVID, so it was kind of like, yeah, that was happening, I guess. Something more memorable, okay. And then, because it really wasn't that long. Like, COVID obviously is still a massive thing, but like, COVID affected my GCSEs, but not my A-levels. Like, it was that short of a time period that it mattered. What am I? I'm not even in my... I don't need anything in this house. I need an iron ingot. I love seamlessly falling in there without having to like stand around and wait for the thing to activate. Also, I took loads of damage then. That was very silly of me. But I have spare stuff, so it's fine. It doesn't matter if I splat myself into a disc on the floor. It genuinely doesn't matter. I actually have quite a lot of emeralds. I didn't think I had that many, but I think at one point I sat and I just got myself a ton of emeralds in case I ever needed a lot. But anyway, let's go and build that beacon in the place that I designated for it. And here. That was pretty cool. I missed my first rocket and the second one got me out perfectly. Very nice. Right, so where are we going now? We are going to minus 187 around here. Oh, there's no way I have to dig straight down to 11. Bro, there's definitely going to be a tree in the way or something stupid in there. 211 is 187 to 11. Okay, here. And we are fully in the jungle. It's great. I love how it's like, oh cool, there's no tree. It actually doesn't matter if there's a tree because the beacon beam goes straight through the canopy. It doesn't even matter. Anyway, hopefully we get to the spawner nice and quick. Oh, really? And the whole time complaining about gravel, but it's still here. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna break that torch. Now what we're gonna do is just fully take advantage of the fact that this room is almost the right size for the beacon. You can just go around and chat the walls a little bit. This all the way around, and then we have a space for our beacon. Very helpful. 0 effort beacon. That's what we want. Or low effort beacon, I guess. 2, 3, 4. Beacon goes on top of here. We need to get back down. Okay, we actually have a little bit more mining than I thought. I do always forget that when you have to build mob spawners like that, you do actually have to mine out the area quite significantly. Very annoying. So you always have like one diamond pickaxe and you're sitting there like wasting a whole pickaxe just mining out the area to get zombies. Super annoying. Or skeletons if you're lucky, but still. Yes. That is honestly like setting up the farms to begin a world is actually really fun. It's using them that's not. Yeah. Right. So grab all of this. Okay, almost done. Beacon is almost complete. Gotta do the ring around the outside. Of course, there's blocks and stuff in the way. Okay. Okay. Oh, of course. I've blocked out the light so the zombies can literally spawn. I'm so smart. I'm just so incredibly clever. Right. Put the iron in, get our haste too. Fly up and away. It's flying to a tree, apparently. I wonder why this area has been cleared. think it might be for a station, which is pretty exciting. Not entirely sure though. Cake space looks so good all the time. It's so cool. Right. So we've got a beacon set up. That means we can empty out all our shulker boxes or get more shulkers. Oh, I have one empty shulker. Okay, good. Good. That is what we want to see. And I believe my elytra is going a little bit low. Nope, all good. We must have mined some coal or something and just repaired it a little bit. I'll do. Right. Piston, please don't hit me. Always the scary thing when you go down. Oh no, is the piston gonna hit me? There's gonna be so many mobs. Oh, one creeper. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, so we should have haste here, hopefully. Yes. Really? That feels like a wider gap than the other one. Oh well. Is this trial chamber actually going to be an issue, or are we just going to slide right over it? Just going to go straight over it. Cool. But this one's been explored loads. Actually, not loads. It's fairly intact, actually, which is pretty cool. It's almost entirely intact. Yeah. Great. Some webs and stuff, but other than that. Right. I guess we'll dig all the way. Now I want to only dig to the beacon beam, I think. That seems like a reasonable distance to go. Oh my god, I almost timed that perfectly. Jeez, okay. Beacon beam is here, I believe. Yep, there it is. Right, so we need to go back. It's the advantage of 3 high tunnels is that you can elytra down them super easily. It's great. Right. Digging this side out. Oh my god, I've been digging for an hour. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah. You know, when I first came up with this, I was like, oh yeah, I'll do the digging in today's stream. That'd be great. I was literally... okay, I overshot it by miles. I was literally concerned that I might run out of content for the stream. How foolish I was to think that. Aha! How hilarious. Yeah. Need to know why am I filling this up? Gravel, I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. Future me can deal with that. I mean, it won't be that far in the future, but still, future me. Okay. Line out the center. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I think it feels like I'm making a load of progress really quickly because I'm like starting at the back and going forward. Yet again, this area actually isn't that big. Considering how the beacon actually reached all the way, we can tell that this tunnel is not that huge. However, what will be scary is taking the starting coordinate and the ending coordinate and dividing it by 12 to know how many sections we've got to do. Because that's going to be a scary number. It's going to be an absolutely terrifying number. Yeah, right. So, what's cool about having not just a normal corner is that this reservoir thing will make sure that any like messed up coordinates, because obviously we won't be exactly lined up. It wasn't planned that well. My initial hole was actually dug as the center of where the alien is, or the hole was the center and then the alien was built on top of the center. But either way, it's in the center of my base, not the center of Finn's base, so it's kind of like completely off center, which is pretty interesting, I guess. Makes a rather unique challenge. Try and line it all up. But let's pick up all of these blocks, and then we're going to need to get some more shulkers. Okay. Looking good. You know, one thing that I feel very stupid for is that over where I built the portal is something that I should have been wearing the hard hat for. Literally building the station. I should have worn a hard hat. Oh well. it's got 25 stacks in, so this might fit the rest of this. And the copper, maybe? Is there a shulker with copper or copper in? Not enough space. Bruh, there's not enough space. Okay. There are different shulker with coal in. Yes, okay. Good. We have 7. Oh, that's an empty shulker as well. Okay, I'm dumb. Whatever. What shall I do with these boxes? Actually, I should probably place them down so I don't accidentally like use them or lose them or whatever. So I'm just gonna stick them on the wall here. Very ugly, but that's the thing. It's a strategy that I use. If I make something excruciatingly, disgustingly ugly, then I have no choice but to deal with it as rapidly as possible. Very handy. Right, let's get some extra boxes. This is the wrong side for boxes. Right, yes, in here. Official Whimsy train box. Might as well use them. I love how I called them Whimsy Train, but the name of the project is not Whimsy Train at all. It's just fully incorrect. But oh well, it doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm pretty sure I can stand in the middle here and dig straight up, and it should be the right height. If this is not the right height and I've just given myself... Oh, okay, it's not the right height. I've just given myself a world of extra effort for no reason at all. Oh, I've given myself loads of extra effort for no reason at all. I've got to fill all this back in, basically. I'm so smart. I'm so good at this. At least it's fairly easy to put back in. Just requires significant jumpage. Alright. Come on. Come on. How slowly does... There we go. Okay. Now we fixed that huge error. Right, let's try this again. So, I think what I can do is I can... Okay, I can't even stand in the middle of here to mine blocks. Ah, I can crouch to do this bit of the roof. Okay, this works for me. Do this bit crouched. Yeah, this is alright. It's not too painful at all. I was getting super worried then that I've built this at such a dumb height that I'd have to like completely remake the floor to make doing this ceiling fine, but this is alright. A little bit annoying that I filled that in with cobblestone when I mine it back out to do the detailing, or be slightly longer to do, I guess, but yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure that this tunnel needs to extend beyond the beacon a little bit. Yeah, it has to go to like here, because that's where Finn's tunnel lines are. Yeah, you can just see the corner of Finn's tunnel there. I'm pretty sure that at some point I will need to, because obviously I want to be like close-ish. Because obviously we don't want this reservoir room to be absolutely colossal, though it needs to be a reasonable size, so making sure I'm measuring that correctly is important. Oh, this is good. Okay, we can... Oh yeah, that was very effective. Okay. That is what we are going to do. Funny, there's a very loud... a car with a very loud engine outside my... out my window. Creeper, please don't blow up. Skeleton, can you shoot the creeper? What? Skeleton, what are you doing? Brother. What? Can I like make it shoot my feet? Okay. Never mind then. Just wanted a music disc, okay? I just wanted a music disc, but no. No, of course not. Of course the game will not be kind to me. Right. Let's do that other stripe. Right. Oh, that was attached to the scene. I was like, why did I hear an arrow sound? So worried that a skeleton had appeared out of nowhere. Oh, just an arrow falling from the ceiling. the like nervous glance to my pickaxe. No, it's fine. I've only been digging for 10 minutes. It's all right. I don't need to concern myself with my pickaxe durability quite yet. Okay. Stuff away. Of course, there's random mob drops making their way into the main storage. Of course. Why the heck not? Right. Okay. And there. Ooh. Almost done. Almost done with this bit. And cool. Right, that bit's done. Now we need to do some exact measurements. So we need to go over to Finn's base and work out exactly where we're gonna dig up to. Because obviously I need to dig in sections of 12. Actually, you know what would be smart is placing blocks with 11 block gaps. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1. The reason for this is then I can work out whether I need like half a section as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's in the wrong place, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. The random pitch increase. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, why is it always on a torch? It's always on a torch. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Feels very stupid staring at the floor while I'm in a very dangerous tunnel. Please don't kill me, skeletons. It would be quite swell if I could not die. Only down to half health. It's fine. It's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. 1, 2. Why? There's more zombies. Get out of here. So many mobs, dude. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Oh, of course, the beacon. Can't reach. Too short. Please. Oh. I was going to get knocked off then. But I didn't even fall. Or I placed it. Right. Perfect. Strider 2, protection jump breaking 2. Pretty good. Imagine if you, like, got an anvil and, like, repaired that in, like, the super early game and had that as your, like, boots go to the nether with. That'd be pretty cool. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. As long as it doesn't break the blocks that I've counted, it actually doesn't matter at all. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I thought that one piece of stone was a different colour then, it was just stupid clay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where was that creeper, bro? I didn't even see it. Crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I've built one block over a section. But if I do one more section, that'd be 11 blocks. That would be approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11. That would put me there. That. Okay, I'm stupid. Yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's there. Which is at Y level, not Y level, at minus 202. So minus 202 is not lined up in the slightest. So minus 202 is here. I can't go 12 more blocks. Okay, so I need to do 0 more sections, and that difference will be compensated by the thing. Which means that our digging is done. Let's go. We did it, chat. We dug the whole tunnel and it only took us an hour and a quarter. Oh my god. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these boxes away and do a little bit of maths to try and get a rough estimation of how much tuff we need, because I feel like even though these shulker boxes aren't being used for the stone, they're definitely going to be needed for the tuff. So each section, you use a client like Feather. I don't. I use the vanilla launcher. I've used Moderate in the past for a very specific thing, but generally, no, I use vanilla. I've used vanilla launcher forever. Even like back in the day when the vanilla launcher was terrible, I still used it. And I won't change. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use Lightmatica to cut out a section, and then we're going to count the amount of tuff blocks there are in each section, and then we will get a good size, I guess. A rough estimate of how much tuff there is per section, and then we can multiply that up. So this section feels like a pretty decently average section. So now we need to, well, it's the second section, and we need to do this, rendering on area editor. This is tunnel section, example, set. Let's move both of these corners to here, zoom out, and then hopefully we can move these to approximately the right place. To begin with, I'll just kind of roughly throw them in. And then do that. Okay, so we got basically the tunnel selected. Okay, so this corner needs to go down. This is the blue corner. The blue corner needs to go down a couple of blocks. Okay, so the blue corner has gone down. This includes everything in it, including that. I might move the red corner a little bit, so I'm going to cut out slightly more than one section. Fabric loader. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but obviously that's built into the vanilla, so yeah. There. That's it. That's our section. So I'm going to save this as tunnel section example, and then we can go into load schematic, tunnel section example, material list, and now we can tally up how much tuff there is. There's 126 plus 100 plus 44 plus 42 plus 20, because obviously we're dividing by 2 because it's slabs again. 20 and then 15 plus 11. That should be everything. Yeah. Right. So that is 387 tuff per section. Okay. That's actually less than I thought. to be honest. If I put that in a MSG to myself so I don't forget it. 378 tough plus action. 378 tough plus action. And now we need to count the number of sections. If we turn this rendering off and go count the number of sections that we need. So, and then this will be an at least figure. So 1. Wait, I should do this in free cam, it'd be a lot faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Or divide. That's 4.6 shulker boxes. Yeah, could be worse. So we're gonna have 5 shulkers of tough. Okay, time to get 5 shulkers of tough, guys. Woo! Obviously, we're gonna repair our pickaxes before that, and I'm also gonna put away the amount of boxes that we don't need. I'm also not gonna consider any tough that I already have because, yeah, easier to not. So we have 5 shulkers. Wait, do I have spare tools? No, I don't have spare pickaxes. I broke them, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's go to the end. Just got my braces fitted. Oh. How are you feeling? I had braces for a comically long amount of time because I had them over COVID, so they didn't do anything with them for like 400 years. But yeah, how are you feeling? I always say that you get used to it. Like, as much as the braces feel horrendous, they will feel less bad over time, I promise. People say they hurt a lot, but they don't right now, does the pain come later? Well, it depends. How long have you had them fitted for? Like, did you have them fitted today, or was it yesterday? Because, though braces since 11 AM, yeah. Yeah, they won't, the pain won't have kicked in yet. It will kick in overnight. You might not be able to sleep very well. But I will say, don't forget that you can take paracetamol. And yes, they do hurt. They do move your teeth around. It is uncomfortable. It is painful. But it's not that bad. It's bearable. The worst pain comes when they tighten the braces. And you'll have 1 day of pain after each tightening, because the first time you put them on, they're not put on very tight. The very first time is not as bad. Just play Minecraft all night. No, try and sleep. But yeah, no, they do hurt, but not as much as you've been told at the moment, but they will hurt in the future too. Yeah. The braces, once you go past the first pain, every time you get them tightened, the pain is less than the first time, and then every tightening is less painful. That is also true. You get used to the feeling of it, because the feeling of getting them tightened is... Why can I not swap these out correctly? Am I stupid? The feeling of getting them tightened is obviously very uncomfortable. Them, like, literally pulling your teeth around, and so that can be quite uncomfortable, but over time, yeah, you'll get used to what that pain feels like, and kind of the knowing that it will dissipate, and being, I guess, more happy to take paracetamol for it. Tylenol for the Americans in chat, but I don't think there are any, so I think we're chill. I change colours up every time I go. I'm on purple at the moment. Yeah, I had grey for the whole time. I absolutely hated the idea of having different colours to draw attention to the fact that I had braces on. So I had grey for the entire time. It was really nice because in the very first appointment that I had, they literally specifically said that, hey, if you want something that's the least noticeable, it's grey. And I was like, great, give me grey. They were like, okay. They were like, next time you go, do you want to have anything? No. Give me grey. Always. Different colours will make my teeth that and also no. Yeah. Some colours can make your teeth look brighter and whiter. That is not what I want to do. I want people to not be staring into my own mouth. That I'm good. Again, I'm okay, thanks. Right, this should be enough XP to repair this pickaxe, so we're gonna sneak back. Yes, perfect. Okay. Now the real question, chat, is where do we mine tough? Because obviously we can go to like anywhere on the server to mine tough. Where should we go? What I normally do is I fly out the back part of my base, like beyond Musha and people far away. Just keep going away. That's Laurie. But I wonder, should we go somewhere else? So much tough, dude. There's 5 shulkers, man. By the way, I'm not bringing a beacon with me. You can never mine tough with a beacon, like instant mine tough, so there's no point in even bringing one. Does this... I always forget. Oh no, that is a haste beacon, yeah. I always forget. Like, this is technically a decorative beacon, but it does also have haste, which is pretty cool. Mine tough under someone's base. Mini alien. Ah, I wish I could be bothered. Yeah, sadly I don't think I'll be doing that. Because I obviously am trying to avoid disturbing people. Maybe yeah, the problem is the caves over in that direction have been used a little bit more, so we'll just vaguely fly over in this direction, see if there's a good cave or something. Love the shadows rendering in horrendously, it's great. Is it easy balancing YouTube and IRL? I find it easy, but that is because I have no life outside of university and YouTube. So what I do is that I have university 4 days a week, and they are always a half day. And what I do is in the halves of the days, I do, like in the mornings and the afternoons that I'm not in uni, I'm doing work, university work, like doing assignments, doing revision, doing homework, whatever it is. And then in the mornings of each weekend day, I will do university work. And then in the evenings of each week, of each weekday, and the afternoons and evenings of every weekend day, I will be focused on doing YouTube. That is how I balance it. It is a healthy balance for me. But if you have any other commitments other than school and YouTube, it does not work very well. It's hard for me, I think, because I'm younger. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you're still in secondary school. And that means that, yeah, you're in 5 days a week, all day, every day. Most likely, which is obviously just flat out more time. And, like, you have more homework, and you have GCSEs. Yeah, so I would say at the moment you shouldn't be concerned about trying to do YouTube. You are in the busiest time possible. And so being worried about wanting to do YouTube and having a balance in it, no. It is unfeasible at the moment, and I know that sounds really dismissive and a bad answer, but it's the truth. You currently do not have enough time. Which is sad, because also doing YouTube is fun, but yeah, I would say at the moment you definitely don't have enough time. Why are there so many bats here? Why are they not dropping bat heads? Are bat heads really that rare? That's kind of cringe. Also, this cave is pathetic. I want to find a nice deep cave that I can drop down and get some tuff in, but apparently these caves are pathetic. Yeah, fine. Fine. I don't do homework. You should do homework. I am not going to advise you to do YouTube over doing GCSE homework / revision, because that it's important, and I don't want you to be the reason that you don't get into the college that you want to get into, or don't get to do the A levels that you're interested in. Like, that is not true. Yeah. What? There's no cave here? Okay, there is a cave. Never mind. Geode? Cool. Okay. Come on, please reach a cave before I drown. There we go. This is a good cave, and there's plenty of diamonds. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take 2 seconds before we actually start mining tough to pick up these diamonds. Because as much as I have flexed in the past that I have loads of money, I don't diamond mine very much, and I don't get any sales in my shops anymore. So yeah, don't have all the diamonds in the world. I'm gonna quickly jump through and search out all the diamonds. Okay, there's some over there. It was kind of scary though. Show your teacher's revision. Okay. I mean, do revision then. Don't do YouTube, do revision. Like, truthfully, revision is more important than YouTube at this precise moment. No, my diamonds. Oh, my diamonds are fine. No, my diamonds. Oh, my diamonds are fine. Yeah, boy. Hopefully I can get as lucky as Tram in his upcoming video. Why? Oh my god. Seriously? Oh dear. Okay, let's maybe not go for those diamonds because there's so many mobs. Okay, I'm just gonna fly into a wall then. What are your thoughts on the ghast? I personally don't like it, but I'm glad that it's bringing joy into Minecraft, and that makes me very happy. So I like the ghast indirectly. Yeah. Right. Any more diamonds? Any more? Any more? Any more? Any more? Oh. Bro, that's so many skeletons. What? Excuse me? Oh, please just let me mine the diamonds and leave. That's fine. Show me the diamonds. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that's loads of tuff. We might sit here and grab this tuff, actually. Might be our god place to get tuff. Oh, I did see diamonds over there. I'm not going insane. I'm happy we're getting air traveling mobs. I think that it's an interesting concept, but not something that I believe is useful. I like it because I think people will find it cool and want to use it, but I don't think it's good. Also, the texture is horrendous, but my Mojang will change that because everyone immediately said it's bad. Dre, hooray, happy early birthday, Dre. It'll be fun racing with it. Yeah, that is true, but I feel like unless there's some kind of like horse-style speed mechanic with it, I feel like it could be kind of mid in terms of that. Also, elytra flying is just like elytra courses are just more fun. Because as much as people are like, oh, it's a pre-elytra flight mode, blah, 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 not for me. I speedrun Minecraft as quickly as I possibly can. Get an elytra, shock boxes, go, 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 build stuff, build big stuff. That means that anything that tries to replace elytra has to be better than elytra, not worse, because otherwise I won't use it. And so it's kind of like this interesting balance for me personally, where it doesn't work. And I'm going to tell you advice and advice. Okay, good, have fun. Don't just read stuff, actually do questions. Okay, zombie, that was a bit rude. But yeah, I think that it's quite cool for some very specific styles. Like if you were to make a fantasy style base, like flight fantasy, I don't really know what to describe the style as, but like floaty islandy style. But also the goggles feel a bit steampunky and stuff, so like some kind of like mixture of like magical steampunky, they work perfectly. But if you're not building in that style, then they're just kind of meh as looks. I have math mocks Monday and Friday, so I'm going to do that. That seems wise. Math is important. Right. Need to throw out all this junk that I've got in my inventory. inventory. Except the diamonds. Truthfully, I almost threw out those diamonds. It's like, whoop. Right. But yeah, Dre, have you been keeping up with what's happening with the Minecraft updates? You were thinking that they're cool or like, nah? I think 1.20 and 1.5 is so good. Yeah, I've already expressed this once, but I do truly think it's one of the best updates we've had in a while. It's so good. 5 shulkers of tough is a lot. I'm not quite sure how it didn't occur to me before, but quite a lot of blocks. By the way, I think if I had to cram 2 classes worth of maths in 15 days, which should I maximize the chances? Cram 2 classes worth of maths in 15 days. What do you mean, as in you have 2 types of maths exam coming up? You need to swap. You need to do alternates. So you need to not focus on one and then the other, because you need to have that balance so that you don't perform well on one and terribly on the other. You also need to be really efficient. You need to make sure that you're only revising the things that you really need to revise. If there are things that you're like, I'm probably confident on this, test yourself once. If you get it right, move on. 2 grades worth. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. In a similar vein, be efficient. Make sure you're looking over. If you find a topic, look at that topic. Do some practice questions. If you're happy, scratch it off the list and never look at it again, because you really don't want to waste time doing revision on things that you're confident with already. Just reading over stuff and going, oh yeah, I know that, this is great. No. Find the thing that you find hard. Go do it. It's stressful, it's difficult, it's much more tiring, but you're in a delicate situation here, and you need to be careful. That is what I had to do constantly. Oh, specifically what I did for... I did that for A-levels, where I had 2 types of maths exams at the same time. And I knew that I knew one of the maths way better than the other. I spent much more time revising the one that I knew that I didn't know very well, but I only knew that I didn't know that, than theoretical. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's very doable. You just need to be theoretical. You need to be very careful in making sure that you're picking what you're revising carefully to make sure that yeah, you're efficient with your time. Because 15 days ain't too many. But what's good is that you have an odd number of days. In this theoretical scenario, an odd number of days is very helpful because it means that you can take a 1 day off. And having breaks when doing revision is super important. You don't want to get burnt out, so having 1 single day off will not only mean that you can spend 7 days on each year, if you need to, but also you have some rest. And at the same time, make sure you're sleeping and eating while you're doing revision, because yeah, you don't want to push yourself too hard, forget about food, and then have problems. This digging for the train thing, it kind of the digging that we're doing now is specifically getting tough for building the tunnel for the tunnel that will connect me and Finn together, purely for fun, not for the train. The tunnels that I dug in my last Whimsicraft episode were for the train system, and the station is going to be built, or has been built, sorry, and will be shown in tomorrow's video. However, that video is a little bit short, so I'm trying to figure out what interesting thing I can do to kind of do extra in that video, I guess. I have a couple of ideas, but need to figure out how they are going to go. We'll see who's online. that is something that I do try and do, is I wanna talk to people on the server if I can. Like right now, there is nobody online. Even though it's a Saturday afternoon, nobody is online. I don't know whether people are just busy, but it's pretty interesting. Hopefully I can find some peoples. They sleeping? Nah, bro. The Brits are very awake right now. Hold on, let me count how many Brits are awake right now. 2? Bro, 1? What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, there's only 2 Brits awake right now, apparently, which is ridiculous. Okay. I didn't look away that long, I swear. That is interesting. Now, who knows where I was? Because I definitely don't. That was poorly planned. Right. Nah, right, it's alright. We'll get the stuff back. It's not that bad. I just need to get my resources together. Because my stuff can't despawn, it's too far away. What I can do is I can chill, go slow, figure out a game plan, and then get my butt over there rapid. Okay, so we have weapons. The thing we don't have right now is armor. But that's what we're gonna... Oh, my ping. My ping. No. What? Oh, jeez. My internet's just died, I think. Why? Is stream buffering? Please. Please, server connection. Why? No. Right. This is fun, because I can't fly. I can't exist in Whimsicraft with this much ping. It's way too dangerous. I can, like, go to my base, perhaps, but... yeah, this is a very bad time. End stream? No. Nope, I'm fine. Stream does not affect my ability to play the game. Stream is also shouldn't be affecting my ping this much. Okay. We're slightly back, maybe, potentially. Come on, why? I didn't drop a single frame on stream, though. Which is really weird, because surely with this bad internet, stream would be dropping, but... nope. Perfect stream connection, not perfect connection to Whimsicraft. Right. Okay. What I'm really hoping for is that we can find some armor. Yeah, down here. It's on this side, it's not on this side. Brain functioning perfectly as always. Right. So... I remember what I did. I flew... I don't know what direction I flew in. That's the scary thing. Right. That's a good pair of boots. Okay. Good helmet. I have leggings. How annoying. Okay. Things back. Not really. Not back at all. Okay. I don't know what was happening to my internet, but it's worrying. Right. So the direction we flew in was vaguely in this direction, right? I need a pickaxe. That is very important. And an ender chest. Because obviously we don't want to... Very annoying. There's a piece of wool that perfectly prevents it so that if I stand directly on the thing, it stops the door from opening. Be annoying. Okay, so if we go over here, should have a pickaxe. No silk touch pickaxe though. Kind of annoying, but we'll take this one. And then we should have... Okay, not in there. Ender chest. With... Okay, so there's no gear that we can use in there. Okay, let's go. Let's try. And what I'm also going to do is turn off my shaders. We can see. Okay, I'm pretty sure I flew into a cave on a mountainside. It was pretty far in this direction, right? I'm going to see if I can retrace my steps properly. Okay. So I vaguely flew this way. I think. Over here, so. Did I flew all the way to the village, right? I flew super far. Was it over here that I went to? I don't remember. Did I go in here? Yes, this is it. Right cave. So we can find that hole. Where is it? Where's the hole? How have I already lost it? There was a tube that goes like straight down into the ground. Goes straight into the lava pit. Where? What? How am I so lost? Oh, I flew like 2 blocks and I'm lost. What? Huh? Over here, right? Yeah, it was in here, and then there's like a tunnel that goes straight down. Somewhere. It's not. Where? Place that goes straight down. There, it's literally right there. Ah, it's here. Okay, pretty sure that we have respiration on the helmet, which is why I chose this helmet. Okay, I have vague ping. Ah. Easy. Easy flaps, boys. No stress at all. This is why I'm the goat. Right, let's throw shaders back on so I can see in this cave. All part of the master plan. Ooh, okay. Which our armor back. And now we have extra rockets and stuff. And a bow, which is extremely useful. These guys will die. Bro, that zombie spawned right in front of me. Out of here. Ah. All good. Ah. Right. Let's continue mining tough. Hopefully... I should probably have mob and player sounds a bit higher so I can hear when I'm getting attacked. That would be smart. But no, I just hate the sounds so much. I would rather die to mobs randomly than have to hear them. Alright. We also have an extra pickaxe with us, that's kind of useful. I don't think we're mining enough stuff for even need 2 pickaxes, let alone 3, but you never know. we have 10 minutes left of stream, and to be honest, I think I just want to go into live a shulker of tough. Maybe a couple. We'll see. See how the time flows. This is like really the type of time where someone online to go and pester would have been great, but nope. We're just gonna dig. Diggity diggity dig. Right. Yeah, this is probably the best mining spot, to be honest. Kind of silly staring at the ceiling because I'm not looking at where the mobs are, but yeah, whatever. We've already survived one mob. We can survive 4. Why are there so many zombies? Bro, there's just like constant hordes of zombies attacking me all the time. It's so painful. There's just so many. To be fair, the hitboxes are kind of cheating, but bro, I cannot hit the skeleton to save my life. The heck? There are so many. Where are these guys coming from? That is definitely an abnormal amount of zombies, I swear. What? It's you. An aimbotting skeleton, of course. And wow, I have not used a bow enough to be good enough to actually kill these mobs, apparently. Where? Where are they spawning? Dude, there's no way. How are there this many zombies? Actually a diabolical amount. Right. All this. Maybe I should just... Oh, the chunks weren't rendered in the beam of light coming through. That was pretty epic looking. Right. Come on, nice big patch of tuff deep into the wall so that I can not get constantly battered by mobs. Mobs aren't even going to batter me because that's stupid creepers. But I think maybe a smart plan is to dig underwater. Find a nice big tough patch kind of in the wall of a water cave that I can, yeah, like this. Be like this. If I mine in the wall, I get a breathing space. And then I can kind of just, now I'm completely safe. It's going to spawn down here drowned, yeah. No chance. Right, so we're good. We can just see him. Perfect. My server connection has recovered. What? Did Whimsicraft just randomly die, or was that me? Like, at some point, sometimes I don't even know, because, like, stream didn't even buffer. Like, 0% drop frames. Like, what? Excuse me? Whatever. Whatever. Oh, diamonds. Did I pick up my diamonds? Oh, I lost the diamonds. Okay. Well, more here. Oh, there's loads here. Oh, of course, because it's big veins, because we're underwater. Yeah. More diamonds over there. Might as well grab them. There's so many diamonds here. Wait, okay. There's actually loads of diamonds in this area. I might maybe finish off stream with a little bit of diamond nabbing instead of boring tough. Right. Diamond. Over here. Oh, this is an A vein, probably. Yeah, cool. A vein. Now we suddenly have more diamonds than we started with. Great. Perfect. I mine these diamonds. Squid in the way. Okay. Any more? No. Oh, mine this stuff then. Go to this wall and mine it. Oh, I need to reset how the water is flowing so that I get a better air pocket. Skills. That's how you do it, boys. That's how you make a good air pocket. Yes, I did say I'd go to one shulker, so... Yep, even though time is rapidly approaching that I would normally end, we're going to sit here for a little bit longer. And actually grab a good amount of tough. It's always a bit annoying, like, in the middle of something and the stream just ends. It's like, okay, cool. But, yeah, we'll sit here and actually get tough. But, it's just so much tough. It's tough. So slow to mine. Such pain to find. Although mining underwater definitely seems to be the trick here. This is significantly more peaceful. Even if it is slightly concerning watching my bubbles drop. Okay, nothing in there. Ooh, down here is good. Down here is really good. Okay. Oh, it's because it's a stupid... Oh, okay. Like, you know what? Down here is fairly quiet in terms of mobs. Should be good to just sit here and do this. You know, I'm going to mine like 2 blocks into this and it's just going to be water. Again. What's going to happen for sure. Get scammed super hard. You know, if I'd brought torches, I could have like lit all of this little block up. Then I would have had like a little safe place to mine tough. But nope. I've just got to constantly watch my back instead. Oh well. Better than having to watch my back, top, sides, and bottom at the same time. Like it was before. Don't need any deep slate. Get out of here. Or any of that. To be fair, I drop strings so much because like, oh, spider, just drop the string. I have like no string. If I ever need to make dispensers, I have to like go out and get string. It's such a pain. Probably keep it, but it's just not worth the inventory space sometimes. Crazy. Yeah. That was very odd. Very unfortunate. But I actually don't even think we lost that much time from dying. It was like 10 minutes or something. Fine. Not that bad. And now we found a much better place to mine instead. Although I probably would have found it anyway. Whatever. I lost 60 levels. That's kind of cringe. I haven't died for a while. Oh well. Next time I repair my tools, I'll get back up to a good amount of levels. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. Right. How much wood do I need? 5 stacks and a bit. Cool. 5 stacks, okay. We'll just get 6 stacks, it's chill. Yeah. Bruh, I should have taken my jumper off before stream. Like before stream started, I was like super comfortably warm and just fine. And now because I've been streaming with shaders for the past 2 hours, my room is scorching hot. And I am very warm. But I also don't want to take my hoodie off because I want to just get on with this mining. Extremely annoying. To be fair, my windows aren't even open that much. I can definitely cool my room down quite easily. Probably do that after stream. Though after stream I need to keep mining. Actually, I'll literally just like mine until I get 1 shulker, end stream, and then just sit and keep mining. Just without talking, just with a video on or music or something to keep myself entertained. So at the end of the day, I can't actually, you know what, creeper, can you explode? Yeah. Destroyed all of the items on the ground. Once a creeper is actually useful. Yay. Yeah. Very helpful. Like even though we died, we actually made really good progress today. Like it was actually super good. We dug that tunnel out a bunch. And now obviously a shulker of tough is actually a lot of tough. It's 1/5 of what we need and it only took us like half an hour, so that means I'll only need to sit for a couple of hours to get tough, which is really not that bad. Does mean that next episode's going to be very fun. A lot of tough placing. Yeah. Also, by taking out that standard section, we can see the approximate proportions of the different tough blocks that I need. So I can say, oh, we're about 50-50 tough and tough bricks. But we actually need this ratio of stairs and this ratio of walls and this ratio of, like, compared to the even amount of tough. It's actually really useful because it means I can pre-craft everything and then know that I'll have almost enough of everything while I'm doing it, which is obviously why Like Matica is useful, but for massive projects where Like Matica is unfeasible, it's still super useful. Okay, almost done with this stack. Might as well say my goodbyes as this stack fills up. So, yeah, people, if you enjoyed this stream, make sure to give a like, subscribe, do all that other stuff, I don't know. Watch my episode tomorrow. Yeah, and if you're watching this VOD and you're listening to the end, that is absolutely crazy, and massive respect to you. Why does this contain 27 stacks? Perfect. Wait, did I lose a box? Oh, I have an empty box in here. Okay, we're chill. Ooh, I was about to be pissed. Okay. We are done, everybody, right? Bye, people. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, people. Bye, everybody. And why do I have 10 boxes on? Alright. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.